Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rochester and the Craft Hockey Sports Network for Game 1 of the CHA Season 1 playoffs. Tonight we do have the Niagara taking on the Rochester Steel. It should be a good one tonight. I'm excited. You're excited. The intros are going. I'll be right back.
Water America, please welcome our very own Lauren Hart as she sings the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread the lead, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We are ready to take off. Risky to take the draw against Kiet. Some strong contenders. And Gripsy's gonna take this off the draw, trying to take it in, but he's stalked up to the line, still in control, going back and forth. Rochester not really able to make a play of it. Kiet able to take this through, but it's taken off a stick by Big Kirkington, trying to get that one over to Gripsy. Can't quite get the shot away. Kiet's now coming the other way. Quick shot on net, and that's gloved down by Chronics. He's going to drop that over to Porter Martone. Not able to make a play with it though. It's just going back and forth. Kiet's able to get possession now. Kiet with a shot. Another save by Chronics early in this one. And Porter Martone trying to go up to Dripsky, unable to both get a line change, and the second line for the Rochester Steel now out on for this one. McGee on the forecheck, stopped up at the line by Ruling Saturn, not really going to make a play with it, just kind of going out the neutral zone. He's going to dump this one in, and goes back to the bench. I think his stick broke on that. Porter Martone back on the ice to retrieve this one. Expect him to play a lot of minutes tonight. You see taking off the puck from Zaxter, trying to get a shot out in front, but Porter Martone, oh my lord! Zaxter levels Porter Martone, and he breaks the glass, and he's going to put it on the bench now. He's going to have to get off on that one. That is incredible. early in this one, setting the tone. It's going to be a physical one, and Zach doesn't care who he's playing against. It could be a star of the game. He's going to level him, and that's what happens. Forcing him to go to the bench here. And Big Turkington has to come on lower on Stam, but he gets a nice shot off. Clean shot, saved by Rated. Made it look easy, but here's Caption down the other way. Another shot on net. Glove down by Rated. He's going to pass this over to Spray. Spray up to Arax. Arax trying to make a play at the blue line, but he's stopped up by Dripsky. Kiet's able to take control and get the shot off, but it's gloved down by Chronix, who's going to hold this one for a stoppage. And here is Porter Martone back on the ice against Kiet and Dripsky. Kiet's able to take control and get the shot off, but it's gloved.
Pardon me for that delay. I did not realize there were some issues.
Gloved down by
should be a lot better for you.
Chronix.
That's a big hit at the blue line. And this one can stop and play. We are back now. I will just do a quick technical check. Alright, we are officially back, and there's Kiet down deep into enemy territory, taken off the puck by Porter Martone, who's trying to go up to Dripsky with it. Taken away by Arax, not able to make a play. Porter Martone's back into it. Quick shot on net, rebound, pulls it back instead of shooting. I'm not sure. That was, oh my lord, what a shot by Dripsky, right bar down all the way to Mexico. Rated does not look happy about it. And it is 1-0 for the Rochester Steel late in this first period. Off the draw, Giet with a win over to the Big Kirkington shot, gloved, and Rated's going to drop that one. And Perfect Nut with it now. Perfect Nut trying to get around probably Caption. He's unable to. Great defensive play by Giat to come back with it. Big Kirkington chasing down his man. Trying to get the puck away, but the Niagara Surge are able to clear it just momentarily as it's sent right back deep by Caption. And Rated trying to get this over to his defender, but a strong forecheck by the Rochester Steel. And Big Kirkington, also known as Krillis, by the way, if anyone was confused on who that is. But Perfect Nut, low on Stam, trying to get this one deep into Rochester territory. Gets it over to Zaxter. Zaxter's going to take this one in deep. Trying to get it out front, but it's taken away by Porter Martone. He's going to make a nifty move to create some space for himself. Quick pass up to Dripsky. Dripsky's going to pull it back and take it again, but he's taken off the puck by Kiet. A hard forecheck takes it back away. It's going back and forth. Dripsky with a nice play. Can't quite get the shot off. And here's Spray now. Spray with an opportunity all alone. Spray pulls back. Shot! Saved by Chronix. And that is a big save for the Rochester Steel there. Would have been a big goal for Niagara Surge, and especially Spray. And here we go to a face-off, Dripsky and Kiet. Kiet off the draw, trying to get a quick shot on net. Taken away by Tino, sent back into the corner. Dripsky on it now. Both players getting lower on stamina. There's 2 seconds to go, and it looks like Rochester is going to get out of the period. 1-0 is the score, and we'll be right back. And we are back for the second period. Kiet right off the draw, trying to get a quick shot on net, taken away by Porter Martone. He's able to clear this one up to Dripsky. Dripsky with a little bit of space. Nice hit by Spray to slow him up there. Can't quite get it out of the zone. The Niagara Surge able. What was I saying there? And Spray trying to clear this one, but Dripsky's right there. Kiet's going to take it away from him now. Just clears this one out of the zone. Porter Martone there to retrieve it for the steal, but it's taken away by Kiet. Kiet with an opportunity, shot off the post, and Chronix gloves it down. And he's going to pass this one up to Giat. Giat with a nice pass to Big Kirkington. Nice move at the line, shot off the pipes. And Niagara Surge able to pick this one up, but a big hit on Perfect Nut. He's not fast enough, but he does get it now. Over to Kiet. Kiet trying to get this one back over to Nut, unable to. Rochester able to clear the zone momentarily, brought back in by Perfect Nut, sent right back deep. But here come the steal, trying to get a shot off, but Big Kirkington is hit up at the line. And here's Perfect Nut with it now for the Surge. Taking this one out of the zone himself, trying to go all through 3-man. Quick shot, scores! What a goal by Perfect Nut! Goes through the whole team. Perfect Nut makes it 1-1. The shots are 10-10 early in this second period. It's going to be a good one. And here's Spray. Spray off the draw, trying to get this one through. Unable to get through the Rochester defenseman. Sent through the neutral zone. Zaxter doesn't pick it up. Ultimately, Giat's able to get a great opportunity and gets 2 shots on net, but they're both saved by Rated. And Spray finally able to get this one out of the zone, but it's not far enough. But he does battle for possession, and he's unable to get this one into Rochester territory. It's just sent through the neutral zone, but here's Spray again. Spray with an opportunity, hits it just a little too far, and Chronix is able to come out and glove that, take an opportunity away from him. Another shot just goes wide. He's hard on this puck, tries to pull it back, but there's no one there. Dripsky now is battling with Spray along the board. Spray elects to go for a line change. Dripsky with some time. He's going to send this one to Porter Martone. Porter Martone over to the Big Kirkington. Back over to Porter Martone. Porter Martone shot on net. Rebound. Another shot, scores! A great breakout by the Rochester Steel, and Porter Martone picks up his own rebound and makes that one 2-1. 4 unanswered shots. And just about halfway through this one, we see the Rochester Steel taking a lead. They're not going to let Niagara score any unanswered goals, more than one. And here we are for the face-off, Dripsky and Kiet. Niagara Surge got to bounce back early if they want to keep some momentum going into the third. Kiet elects to do the same play again. He hasn't been able to get through yet, but it only takes time. A shot, and that one goes in. Wow. That's a misplay by Chronix. Just kind of looks to dump the puck in there and try to get it in deep, and it just looks like it bounces off the pad in the inner post there, and he makes it 2-2. And Rochester with a face-off win, trying to get this one in deep. He does, trying to get this one over to Dripsky. Takes it himself and a goal. What a shot. This is a lively game. 3 goals in the past 20 seconds. 17, I should say. And it's now 3-2 for the Rochester Steel. And Kiet trying to take this one in. And Kiet trying to take this one in himself. Unable to get the shot off. Shot goes wide. Kiet. Nice move to get around probably Caption. Quick shot on net. Glove down by Chronic's going to get a stoppage. Quick win off the face-off by Spray, unable to get a shot away. Sent out of the zone. Dripsky absolutely leveled. Trying to get this one through to the goalie. And Angry Ginger Boy going to wait up with the puck. Sends this one over to Spray now, and we're going to get a power play here. First of the night as Dripsky sent to the box for interference. Quick shot on net by the perfect nut. Glove down by Chronix. They are able to clear the zone. Knocking off a few seconds and a breakaway here. Shot on net. Saved by Rated. Still with the puck now. Gets another opportunity here. Glove down now as here comes this Niagara Surge the other way with some men, but it looks like a misplay there at the blue line, and it's sent right back into the Niagara Surge territory. Perfect nut there to retrieve it. 15 seconds to go on this power play. Takes it up himself. Going to go to Spray now. Spray pulls it back into the zone. Spray, nice move. Can't quite get it to the front of the net. And a great kill by the Rochester Steel. Just 2 seconds to go. Spray does get it out front now. Kiet can't quite get the shot off. That's going to do it for the power play. Great kill by the Steel. And we're back to even strength. And here is probably Caption trying to get a stretch pass over to Dripsky. Doesn't quite get through. Trying to go for attempt 2. This one does, but appears to be offside. They're going to have to tag up. And here's Giat now with it. Giat trying to get the shot away. Hit by Zaxter. And he's just a little too far from the puck. And here's Eric trying to make a play. Can't quite, but he does get it deep. And he's trying to now send it in front, battling with probably Caption. He's going to pull it back to himself, trying to get this one over. He does. Zaxter just can't get the shot off. And that's an unfortunate miss and a great scoring chance for the Niagara Surge. They do need to get some shots on the board here. They are trailing by 3. And Yacht with it. Can't quite do anything. He's pulled away by Eriks, who's able to clear it now. Probably Caption with the dying seconds of the second. Trying to get a pass over, but it doesn't connect, and that's going to do it for the second period. The shots are 16-3 in favor for Rochester, and the score is 3-2 in favor for Rochester. We'll be right back. And we are back. And Kiet's off the draw, taking a shot. Can't quite get it through. And another shot on net right off the post. Niagara coming out with a great sense of excitement and energy here, but Dripsky's going to take it himself, hit up at the line by Spray. Miscommunication, no one goes for the puck. Porter Martone can't quite get an opportunity of that one. Sent right back through the neutral zone. Back into Niagara Surge territory. Porter Martone back out front, can't quite get the shot away. Dripsky now back with it. Again, poked off the puck, and they're just applying the pressure back to back. Niagara can't really seem to make any sort of a play with it. And here's Big Kirkington trying to get this one over, saved by Rated. And here's the rebound, and it's taken away by Eriks. Eriks on a break, but Giet's right on his tail, and he shoots, and he scores! Three to three. And Eriks makes a difference. This might even be his debut. And I'm at a loss for words right now. What a goal by Eriks. Turning the tide for the Niagara Surge. Getting some shots on net, and that's what they need. It's 3-3 early in this third period. They want to carry this momentum and try to get on another and get their first lead of the game here. Perfect nut to retrieve it in his own zone. Not pressured very hard. He is now. He's hit off the puck. Giat's able to get this one back deep. Trying to get it out front. The perfect nut takes it away from him. He's going to take this one up himself. Can't quite get around the third man, and it stopped up at the blue line. Sent back into Niagara Surge territory. Tino trying to get this one over to probably Caption. Just offside, and they're forced to regroup at the blue line, giving Perfect Nut the ability to take this one out of his zone. Clears it partially into the Rochester zone, but it's sent right back out by probably Caption through the neutral zone. Tino's going to send this one in deep, but Kiet's to retrieve it. Kiet with a nice move over to Spray. Spray over to Nut. Oh my lord, Perfect Nut. You got to shoot that. That is a missed opportunity. Still 3-3 now. And it's sent right back over, trying to get a stretch pass to Eriks. Eriks, Eriks absolutely levels his man. And Rochester's going to go to the power play, but Dripsky's on a breakaway here. Dripsky with a shot, glove down and a rebound, another shot save. Finally able to touch the puck. And Eriks is going to the box for interference. And we see Rochester going to the power play for the first time tonight. We do have the power play line of Porter Martone, Dripsky, and Big Kirkington. And we see a couple passes back and forth here. Kirkington trying to get this one in deep, stopped by Keat, who's very low on stam. He's going to be forced to go to a line change, and here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Big Kirkington, quick shot on net, gloved and a rebound. Dripsky with it. Dripsky patient with it. Quick shot on net, scores! On the power play, Dripsky makes it 4-3 with his second of the night. Just pretty much halfway through this third period, and Niagara just can't build up any momentum. They tie the game, and then they get scored on. They tie the game, they get scored on, and it just continues to happen. They're not going to let this one get out of hand, and Rochester's just going to keep firing. We'll see if they can build a lead here, or what's going to happen. Here's Gia with it. Gia with a nice move off the pipe. Rebound off the pipe again. Glove down by Rated now. Can't quite clear the zone. Gia takes it right back deep into Niagara Surge territory. Pass over to Tino. Tino back over to Gia. Gia with a quick shot. Tino taking this one behind the net. Now he's in the corner trying to get this one out front. Absolutely levels his man, and he's going to the box. Niagara with a big power play here. Just 2 minutes to go in the third. They need a goal. Niagara's going to go to a timeout here, trying to get all the stamina they can. An early timeout, I might say. We'll see how that one works out in their favor, but this is a big power play. so I do understand. We got Wes McBlocky and Cody Birch in the house tonight as our officials. Wes McBlocky, a long-time referee in Minecraft hockey, refereed in both leagues, the MCHL, the BHL, and now the Crafted Hockey Association. All respect goes to Wes McBlocky, and you know, he's a veteran of the league. That's why we have him here. Here we go to face-off. Kia is going to win this one back to Perfect Nut. Perfect Nut trying to get a quick shot off, but it's blocked away. Rochester able to clear the zone now. Kia's shot just goes wide of the net. Chronic still gloves that one. Going to drop it for his man in the corner. Dripsky going up to the point. Perfect Nut taken away, and here's Porter Martone on a breakaway. Porter Martone shot. His stick breaks. Gloved down by Ray. He's going to drop it for his man. Spray's going to take it up over to Kia. Kia now over to Perfect Nut. Perfect Nut trying to get it through his man, but he can't quite clear it away again. Just 12 seconds to go on this power play. It goes over to Kiet, but pass is missed, and Dripsky's clearing it right back. 5 seconds to go here. Desperately trying to get this one into the zone and get possession. They're unable to. That's going to do it for the power play. Here's Tino with an opportunity. Dripsky over to Tino. Back over to Porter Martone, and it goes off the post, and the rebound's picked up by Perfect Nut, who's able to clear this one deep into Rochester zone, but it's pushed right back out in the neutral zone by Tino, who's going to go over to Giat. Giat's going to lose it. It's going to jumble right back and forth. Zax are desperately trying to get this one up. Just 54 seconds to go, and it looks like Rochester's now is taking control. They are deep into the zone. Giat trying to get this one to himself over to Tino. Can't quite get the shot off, and here's Giat with some room. Giat trying to make one too many moves, and he's stopped up by Arex. Big hit there by Ginger Boy. And here's Arex now. Arex with a last chance opportunity to send this one up to Kiet. Pass doesn't get through. Desperately trying. Here's Kiet now. Kiet with a nice move. Gets around. Shaw scores! Tie game! It's 4-4. Kiet is looking like the hero of the Niagara Surge. They're down 8 shots, but Kiet just with no time left, able to run this through 3 men, and he's able to snipe this one home to tie it. And here's the big Kirkington off the draw. Blocked away by Spray, and Spray's going to go to Kiet now. Kiet trying to make a move, but he stopped up the line. Another opportunity. Here's Perfect Nut off the post, and it's through the neutral zone. Oh my lord, all the way to Giat. Blocked up by Rated. What happened there? What a sequence. And here's Big Kirkington trying to get the last shot off. That's going to do it. We are going to overtime. What a sequence of events there. That is diabolical. But it is 4-4 going into overtime for game 1 of the Crafted Hockey Playoffs, sponsored by the Lord Flashy Cup himself. And we're back for the start of overtime. Big Kirkington to take the draw against Kiet. Kiet has won most of them tonight, and we'll see what happens here. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna score? What's gonna happen? Here's Kiet off the draw, trying to get a quick shot, but it's blocked away and sent into Niagara territory. And here's Dripsky with it. Dripsky can't quite get through Spray, but unable to clear the zone. Here's Big Kirkington trying to get the shot off, but it's blocked away by Kiet. Kiet trying to get this one out of the zone, but Big Kirkington's able to pick it up, get a quick shot on net. It's going to go off the post and wide. Finally able to clear the zone, but just momentarily as Porter Martone takes it right back in. Raid's going to glove this one, trying to drop it for his man, but it's sent way too far. And Dripsky's able to get this one out front, can't quite get the shot off. Arex sends this one through the neutral zone. Rochester's there to clear it. Here's Big Kirkington with an opportunity right off the post. Deep into Niagara territory. They're all over them. Here's Big Kirkington. Big Kirkington sends it off the boards to himself, trying to pull it across, but it's blocked away. Sent right back into the zone by Probably Caption. Probably Caption now not gonna pinch. Elects to stay back, play some defensive defense, and that pays off as they are able to get it in deep into the zone. The Giat trying to work his way to the front of the net, trying to pull it back to himself. Quick shot on net, blocked by Perfect Nut, and another poke, but it pops right back in front. Porter Martone with a shot and a rebound, blocked away. They cannot get the puck out, desperately trying. They finally do, but it's sent right back into the zone. And here's Porter Martone with a shot, scores! That is going to do it for game one. Porter Martone is the hero tonight. 5-4. We'll be right back for game two. Thank you for watching.